Models are just a fantastic tool in the tool.
The bookkeeping side of things.
AI right now.
What I wanted to do is extract the 5 big categories that you need.
And you have to justify why AI can't do the job before you go hire it.
AI, how is AI, which is such a big word?
Finance is a field where intelligence works. But what's wrong if artificial intelligence works too? Absolutely nothing. While you're still thinking, AI is already revolutionizing financial planning and analysis. So, why not be the first to leverage it with these 5 smart steps? Step 1. Data cleansing. If you feed a machine garbage, you'll get garbage out. That old saying has never been truer than it is today in finance. AI can't work its magic unless the data behind it is clean, structured, and reliable. Financial planning and analysis teams often underestimate how much power lies in data cleansing. Think of it like building a skyscraper. You wouldn't lay down cheap concrete for the foundation. Today, financial data comes from all kinds of systems, like ESG reports, HR platforms, and supply chain tools, which makes things more complicated than ever. That's why using AI isn't just helpful, it's essential. Tools like Alteryx and Talend make it easy for finance teams to clean up data automatically. They can fix errors, spot duplicates, and organize everything into the right format without needing someone to do it manually. While robotic process automation handles speed and repetition, AI agents can go further. For instance, an AI agent might autonomously monitor bank statements and flag irregularities in vendor payments, learning from patterns over time. The difference is night and day. Automation is muscle. AI is muscle with a brain. Once you corrected this base, you can start building your tower. Chapter 2. From chasing the past to predicting the future. Using the right data left after cleansing, you can predict your future. Take predictive modeling. Tools like IBM Planning Analytics, Oracle Cloud EPM, and GDocs are harnessing GenAI to forecast everything from seasonal sales fluctuations to workforce costs. In retail, this could mean projecting how a sudden TikTok trend might spike demand for a particular product. In manufacturing, AI can predict raw material price shifts before they disrupt margins. The accuracy is stunning because of the model's ability to analyze thousands of variables in milliseconds. One eye-opening example comes from a European logistics company that used AI-powered forecasting to anticipate port delays caused by geopolitical events. By layering historical shipping data with real-time maritime updates, the system predicted delays weeks in advance, something a human team couldn't have caught in time. This saved millions in rerouting costs and secured client trust during a turbulent season. The real win? It's not just about numbers anymore. GenAI tools can also explain the why behind changes in forecasts. When a CFO asks why Q3 cash flow dipped, the AI doesn't just present numbers, it generates a narrative, highlighting inventory slowdowns or customer churn. This turns raw data into boardroom-ready stories, reducing the gap between insight and action. Your past is cleaned up, and your forecasts are in place. But what if something unexpected hits you out of nowhere? Chapter 3. Speed up scenario planning. In a world that feels more uncertain by the hour, wars, inflation, and market shocks, traditional scenario planning feels sluggish and outdated. Spreadsheets take hours to update. Assumptions change faster than models can handle. Let's say a company wants to know the impact of a 10% drop in global sales due to new trade tariffs. Instead of waiting days for finance teams to run calculations, AI can now generate multiple scenarios, best case, worst case, baseline, at the click of a button. A great real-world example comes from a Fortune 500 consumer goods firm. During the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, they used AI scenario modeling to simulate how regional lockdowns would affect supply chains and store openings. The platform could stress test variables like labor shortages, production delays, and regional revenue impacts. Within hours, executives had side-by-side comparisons ready for decision-making. But driver-based planning, a big trend in 2025, thrives on this. It allows companies to tweak inputs like exchange rates, commodity prices, or customer churn to instantly see the ripple effects. With AI running in the background, scenario planning is no longer theoretical. It's real, responsive, and strategic. Now that everything's in place, it's time to dive into the day-to-day work. And reporting is one of the most important parts to focus on. Chapter 4. Automate manual reporting. If your team is still spending hours creating P&L statements or month-end close packs, you're burning time in all the wrong places. Because one of the most exciting shifts is happening at the intersection of AI and business intelligence. Tools like Microsoft Power BI and GDocs, when integrated with Gen AI, are now capable of generating entire reports, including custom dashboards and insights, without needing a finance analyst to do the heavy lifting. These aren't basic summaries. They include variance analysis, explain month-over-month changes, and even flag unexpected expenses. Consider how companies like Heineken or Siemens are implementing hyper-automation in finance. They've slashed reporting times by 70%, allowing analysts to focus on strategic insights instead of formatting tables. AI agents can even generate real-time reports on the fly when executives request specific metrics, like, show me how Q2 travel expenses compared to Q1 across regions. No more waiting for the monthly close cycle. This shift isn't just about saving time. When your finance team is no longer buried in report generation, they become storytellers, interpreters, and advisors. That's a serious upgrade. But the next step might just be the most important of all, because no matter how advanced your tools are, they're worthless if your team doesn't know how to use them effectively. Chapter 5. Upskill your FP&A team. A lot of finance professionals feel intimidated by AI, but the truth is, they don't need to become data scientists. They just need to become AI literate. Upskilling your FP&A team isn't a nice-to-have anymore. It's mission-critical. Companies that are ahead of the curve are investing in AI education for finance, internal academies, hands-on tool workshops, and even partnerships with platforms like Coursera and DataCamp for finance-specific AI modules. Take the case of an Australian telecom firm that rolled out an internal AI bootcamp for its finance division. Within 3 months, mid-level analysts were creating their own AI workflows using no-code tools like Nime and Power Automate. The shift was electric. Mindsets matter too. AI isn't here to take your job. It's here to take the worst parts of your job. When teams understand this, fear turns into excitement. Communities like the AI Finance Club are booming for a reason. They provide a space for professionals to share use cases, tools, failures, and lessons. The future of finance won't be led by robots. It will be led by people who know how to work with them. So create that and be the example for the next person thinking of upgrading their FP&A game using AI.